Hello there. This is Dr. Afaf Mougou with you. I am specialized in cognitive linguistics applied to holy books. My channel, New Religion, is for your personal and your business growth based on religious values. In this video, I will explain to you a very important verse in Qur'an, Muslims' holy book. This verse was unfortunately misunderstood by ordinarily people. And you know that the misunderstanding of holy books it reflects itself in our results negatively. So let's correct this misunderstanding and understand rightly this verse, rightly because it's scientific understanding. You know, in our channel, we are very much concerned to give you and provide you the right information because we know that the right information only can help you to change your results to the better. This verse is in Surat Al Israa, the Surat number 85, and I'll read it first in Arabic, please. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويسألونك عن الروح قل الروح من أمر ربي وما أوتيتم من العلم إلا قليلا. And in English, they are asking you concerning the Spirit. Say, the Spirit is by command of my Lord, and of knowledge you have been granted but little. This is very wise verse, you know. It's a key verse to understanding our self-image and our relationship with God and to understand Qur'an, the message of the God, our God. So let's begin by explaining this verse. وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الروح. They are asking you concerning the spirit. To whom God is speaking here? He's speaking to our prophet Muhammad, Muslims prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. May God bless him. They are asking you, Muhammad. It means believers, people are asking Muhammad concerning the spirit. The spirit in Arabic is ruh, you know. So they asked, what is the spirit? Huh? They asked our prophet, what is the spirit? So God will answer here, will tell our prophet what to tell to people. The spirit is by command of my Lord. And in Arabic, قل الروح من أمر ربي. Here, generally, people understand, God said that the spirit is by command of him, so it's not our affair to try to understand the spirit or to be conscious of it. It's the affair of God. This is the general understanding, and it's very wrong understanding and harmful one, because it's not what is meant in the verse at all. When he said the spirit is by command of my Lord, it means that God knows himself, you know, and you know yourself as well. He gave you the power to know yourself. And what you know about yourself will be reflected in your results. If your knowledge about your spirit, your God's soul inside you is like absent or vague, you'll have negative results in your life because you'll sow negative seeds in your soul. So the spirit is by command of my Lord. It means that God commands. knows his soul. Of course, God knows his soul. Huh? God is an infinite power that is governing the world, the material world that you see. Huh? Stars, planets, the earth, people, animals, objects, everything in an orderly manner. He's governing all this in an orderly, with order, very, very strong and powerful order. And only he knows an infinite knowledge of of this order, of his soul that is ordered, that is a numbered book, as I explained, كتاب مرقوم. So this doesn't mean at all that we shouldn't know because it's only God who knows. No. And what proves this is what he said after. And of knowledge you have been granted but little. وَمَا أُوتِيتُم مِّنَ الْعِلْمِ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا. It means that it's your duty to know God's soul inside you and in the universe. It's your duty to know it, to believe in it. It's your duty. But all what you know about it's but little. It's to say that you gotta believe in a power beyond you. It's the power of God, because it's God who knows everything, and He grants you this knowledge if you want to know. If you are willing to know, to be conscious of His soul, He grants you. But what He grants to you is always very little in comparison with what He Himself knows. Why? Because it's His soul. It's governed by laws that only He knows. And now we are improving our knowledge to these laws governing the universe with physics, new ways of understanding the world in the new physics, the Einstein physics. So it's our duty to be conscious of God's soul inside us. We don't have to ignore it. We don't have to say, no, it's not our affair. This is our ignorance. This is ignorance. If you say this, it means that you don't believe in the soul, in God's soul inside you. This is your whole being. This is your whole being. This is your body, and it vibrates all the time with your thoughts and feelings. And this is your mind. Your mind is your gift, your soul, your spirit, God's soul. This is God's soul inside you. And this is your consciousness. God gave you a consciousness, a superpower, that animals don't have. The willpower, the imagination, the intuition, the imagination. I said this. It's very important. This is what I am learning in my channel. So your ego, it's your logical and social mind that is ordinarily influenced by the exterior world, your five senses. And your soul, this is God's soul inside you. And this, your soul, this is what is governing your results. It's not your ego. That's why you may be very much convinced by love, or by you are convinced to get rich, to improve, to be financially free. But you don't see this in your results. Why? Because it's your spiritual programming that is determining your results. That's why you gotta increase your awareness of God's soul inside you. It's your duty to increase, your awareness and to change your program. You gotta change your spiritual program. All the knowledge that you had before about Qur'an and about wrong explanations that deny the soul. Huh? They are not from Qur'an, and was very well expressed in the following verse. In Arabic, please, first. وَلَئِنْ شِئْنَا لَنَذْهَبَنَّ بِالَّذِي أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَيْكَ ثُمَّ لَا تَجِدُ لَكَ بِهِ عَلَيْنَا وَكِيلًا. And in English, and if we willed, we could withdraw that which we have revealed unto you. Then would you find no guardian for you against us in respects very of, and it's very much wrong explanation, translation here. Huh? It's very wrong translation. So no guardian for you to us, not against us. ثم لا تجد لك به علينا وكيلا. It means that if God wants, He will take what He has revealed to you, Muhammad. Take Qur'an. What does it mean, taking Qur'an? Taking the conceptual basis of Qur'an, His soul, all the wisdom that there is in Qur'an, He can take. And when He decides to do this, you won't understand Qur'an. You'll listen to it and you'll not understand it, and it will be reflected negatively in your results. You'll feel there is injustice in the world, you'll feel poor, you'll feel in lack, you'll feel like with the other sex, you feel always just sexual desire without love, far from of your soulmate. You'll feel ill. All these negative results are the consequence of not understanding God's laws in the universe, that are commanding God's soul. And God's soul is in Qur'an, as God said, وَلَئِنْ شِئْنَا لَنَذْهَبَنَّ بِالَّذِي أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَيْكَ ثُمَّ لَا تَجِدُ لَكَ بِهِ عَلَيْنَا وَكِيلًا. And if God takes off these right meanings, His laws, you'll not see them, you'll not be in harmony with them. And if so, God will not be wakil for you. And wakil in Arabic is one of the attributes of God. It means that God, when He gave you His soul, He gave you everything in it. He's your wakil, your best friend. And if He takes off these meanings, He won't be your best friend. You will not see in Qur'an the soul, God's laws. You will not be in harmony with them, إلا رحمة من ربك إن فضله كان عليك كبيرا. And in English, save mercy from your Lord. So God is merciful. He can forgive you. He can forgive you if you have negative programmings. If you didn't see God's laws in Qur'an before, He can give you His mercy, rahmah. What is God's mercy? It's science. The science of the mind. And I am specialized in cognitive linguistics, the science that study the mind in the language, The science of the mind. This is the mercy of God. Physics. All the science that study the universe is the mercy of God, because it helps us to understand more God's soul and Qur'an and the Bible. Save mercy from you, Lord. His kindness unto you was ever great. Kindness of God is very great. He's very kind. He can forgive us. And in another verse that I love, God says overtly that the Qur'an is His soul, He says, بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم, in Arabic, please. وكذلك أوحينا إليك روحا من أمرنا ما كنت تدري ما الكتاب ولا الإيمان ولكن جعلناه نورا نهدي به من نشاء من عبادنا وإنك لتهدي إلى صراط مستقيم. And in English, and thus have we inspired in you, Muhammad, a spirit. What is a spirit? Qur'an. Of our command. Thou knewest not what the scripture was, nor what the faith, but we have made it a light. Quran is a light. God's laws in the universe are a light. And I am teaching God's laws in the universe in my channel, so that I teach you how to change your life by harmonizing yourself with God's laws in the universe, like the law of thought, the law of cause and effect, the law of reward. This is very much important. This is the true ibadah. Ibadah is not putting a foulard on your head, you know. You know, hijab is mentioned very negatively in Quran. It's not this what makes you happy in life. It's not hijab that will better your results in life. If you want to put something on your head, you are free, okay? But call it foulard, call it khimar, not hijab, because the word, as I explained before, veil, is a negative word in Quran. So don't use it. We shouldn't use it, you know. So the true ibadah, the true faith is to have faith in God's soul inside you, and it increase and work on yourself to increase your awareness of your soul, of God's soul inside you and in everyone in the universe. We have the same God, the same soul. We are created from the same soul as God said in Quran and in the Bible. So learning and teaching God's laws in the universe is the key to improve our consciousness of God's soul inside us, our spiritual consciousness, and to change our lives to the better. And God in Quran mentioned it several times, sunnatu, sunnatullah fil kawn, God's laws in the universe. He says, for example, in Sourate Ghafir, in Arabic, سنة الله التي قد خلت في عباده وخسر هنالك الكافرون. And you won't find to our laws any power to change them. ولا تجد لسنتنا تحويلا. You can't change God's laws, you know? And you won't find to our laws any power to change them. In Sourate Al Israa, verse number 77. Our laws, what is our laws? Sunnah. It's in the Bible, in Quran, Sunnatullah fil kawn. You can't change God's laws. Why? Because it's not you who made them, it's God who made them. You can't change them. If you have negative results, and every result can be improved, you gotta know these laws. You gotta work on yourself to harmonize yourself with God's laws in the universe. This is your duty. This is true religion. So, you can't change these laws. It's very ordered. It's very just. This universe is working justly, in a perfect manner. Everything is perfect. If you see war, if you see illness, if you see lack, it's not the fault of God. It's your fault. Harmonize yourself with God's laws in the universe. Study them. Improve your spiritual consciousness. Study Quran, study the mind. You can do this. You can change your spiritual programming. Take the decision now after this video. The decision to change you. I can't change you, but I can help you to change yourself. To change your spiritual programming, to work on yourself, to know God's laws in the universe. And you'll automatically, for sure, change your result. You'll be free financially. You'll see your soulmate. You'll be strong, healthy, powerful person. And millions of people have changed their life this way. And I am dedicated, my channel and my company is dedicated to help you change your life. Thank you so much. I'm sure it was useful. Follow me. Try to know more about your soul. It's your duty. Through me, through people likewise that give you the right information. You got to open your eyes to the light of God, to Qur'an, to God's laws in the universe. To be aware of your potentials that are residing in your soul. Thank you so much. It's very useful to study holy books this way, to know your potentials. I was so pleased by your company, by your time. Thank you, and see you soon, inshallah. Thank you.